it's stranger danger. So find a way to build value in yourself. Build value in the things that you do in your community and give back to others before you think about yourself. Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Social Marketing. My name is Erik, Hammond of the Orange Stack, and this is episode 9. We are near the end. This is the last of 3 episodes of our 11-part series. It's been fun helping you guys learn more about social media and how to use it better as a real estate agent. So today we're talking about only promoting yourself in your business. You know, this is something that I see a lot of real estate agents struggling with. If you've watched episode number 8, link up here, wherever we're going to put it, you're going to see some of the things that a lot of agents do, right? It's open houses, just listed, just sold. Does this sound familiar? It's all about me, and my business. Guys, I hate to tell you, but most of your clients could care less about you. It's all about them. They're interested in them, and they're interested in the things that they're interested in. You know, if you're a friend of somebody, you're probably more interested in each other, but if you're a stranger, you're probably not going to learn a lot about them. And to most of the people that you communicate with on social media, it's stranger danger. So find a way to build value in yourself. Build value in the things that you do in your community and give back to others before you think about yourself. It's that old 80-20% rule, right? Give value 80% of the time and post about your business 20% of the time. So today we're going to talk about a few different tactics of what to post on social media so that you can give value to your clients before you really ask for the sale or tell anything about your business and what it is that you're doing. So let me grab my notes here. I've come up with a couple good ideas of creative posts that can kind of interact with your clients and bring value to their lives before they start that home search. So the first one would be really kind of before and after, or you decide which one you like better, kind of like a contest type thing. So maybe you take a picture of a house that you have posted from 2 different angles and say, hey guys, I'm promoting this house. Which photo should I use in my front of my listing, right? In my marketing materials, and let the client decide, or let the audience decide. Maybe they'll get some insight on which photo you should use and help you in your marketing better. The next one would be to post about new products or inventions or things for the home, right? If you go to Home Depot and look at the end aisles, there's always fun things like Nest and automatic thermostats that are around. You know, cameras and security systems are big right now. Even if you look on Amazon and just go into kind of the new developer section, there's a lot of fun products that you can get for your house as technology is getting more and more around the house and more of the home. You're going to find out that your audience love these new things. That's why those like top 10 tech reports are really big. So find maybe top 5 or 3 or 10 different new inventions that you might share with your clients or your followers about things that benefit them in their home. You know, whether it's security or a home automation or maybe solar. Those things are big right now. People love to hear about them. So post those kind of things like, hey, here's this new product I saw at Home Depot the other day. Here's a link on how to buy it. Would you use this in your home? You know, get that kind of feedback and response from people. That's a big one. Pro tips, household items, right? This is the next one. What are some tips that you can use to maintain your house better? You know, if everybody in your community has a certain type of roof, how can you keep it lasting longer? If they have solar panels, you know, in Southern California here, solar panels are huge. If you're anywhere where the sun's out and you guys have solar panels, maybe you have some solar panel maintenance tips. You know, how often do you clean it? How often do you check the service of it? Maybe even interview a solar guy and talk to him about the best way to use solar panels in your home environment and the community that you live in. That's a good one. Next one, number 4, post information about yourself that shows you're a real person, right? Everybody's real, everyone's human, but we act like robots some of the time. So how do you separate yourself from the vast majority, the hundreds of thousands of other real estate agents out there? What makes you unique? Find ways to talk about, you know, things that you're doing in your life. Like, make it personal, right? For example, today I went on a bike ride this morning. I checked into Oceanside. I posted about my ride and the things that I was learning in my audiobook that I'm listening to. It's me. It's not just about my business. So I got a ton of responses already. It's only been a couple hours since I posted it, but just find kind of those things that make you human, make you show that you have other interests besides real estate, because people want to know other things besides how many homes that you sold this year. Next one is thank a trusted vendor. So we talked about the solar guy. Maybe you talk about your roofer or your home inspection guy or your plumber and just say, hey, we had this thing happen the other day. A furnace went down. My guy Tony came out and he took care of it. That kind of thing, right? You're giving credit to somebody else. You're paying attention to somebody else. Maybe tag Tony in a post. Give some props for him. You get the idea. If you can show love and share it with other people, people are going to appreciate it. Next one is talk about about your lunch experience. That's a big one. Everybody goes out to lunch. Everybody's doing something fun. Go give a review to the place that you went to lunch. Maybe you talk about the 3 things that you took away from that lunch meeting with your business partner or whoever you met with. Maybe it was a client, right? Here's the 3 things that this client learned from this lunch meeting. Whatever it is, talk about your day. Again, this makes you human instead of robot. You're not robot agent in the corner just cold calling all day long. You're doing your thing. You're eating. You're riding your bike. You're talking to Tony, your HVAC guy. Whatever it is, keep it human. The next one, post pictures of some of your family stuff. A lot of people have pets. They have kids. I know people try to keep their kids off social media, so take this for whatever it is, but people love dogs and cats and babies. That's all I have to say. Post some other stuff besides houses on your blog. Next one is talk about big problems that you've helped solve for buyers or sellers. Maybe you're going through a situation with Sally, the seller, and she's had all sorts of stuff come up during her process, and here's how you, being superhero real estate agent, help solve her problems. How did you get past that contingency? How did you get past the home inspection? How did you get past the termites that ate all the wood? How did you save the day? Maybe even have Sally come on and do a video with you. Put your arm around Sally, have Sally tell why you were so amazing and share that with your community. It's going to come out better from Sally than it is from yourself. And then the next one is highlighting a successful story that you have, kind of tied to the next one or the last one, but maybe you say, look, this client that I worked with, she had her house listed with 3 other agents, whatever, that's kind of overboard, but they had their house listed for a while. They weren't able to sell it. I came in, I saved the day. We sold it in a week. We got over asking price because I did this, this, and this, and that's how we were amazing. And again, you're kind of making it about you. If you can have your client tell that story, all the better, but just find ways to help the world see what you're doing for others instead of, hey, I just sold this house. Hey, I just sold this house. Hey, we're having an open house. Right? It gets kind of boring. So find ways to provide value. If you're, again, reaching out to your community for the 6 months up until they're ready to buy, like we talked about in the last video, think about what they're wanting to know and give value so that when the time comes for them to buy or sell a house, you're ready to go and they're ready to go and they know that you're the trusted real estate agent that they want to work with. So get ready, 2 more episodes left, and we're going to wrap this 11-part series up and go into some other content. So thanks for following along each week. If you're listening to the podcast, be sure to share it with a friend and check us out. If you haven't heard the podcast yet, be sure to go check it out. There's some great content in there. We try to share all of our video vlogs in podcast form because I know you guys have long commutes and can't always stick around to watch videos like this. So anyway, thanks for following. We'll see you on the next one.